Senators, I think that the U.S. should not promote foreign investments in India. Today I have 3 reasons supporting my claim. Number 1, India has poor quality in productions, and child labor is still a major issue. A pharmaceutical company called Ranbaxy was shut down by the FDA because of its poor quality in generic medicine production, according to FDA.com. Also, there is still child labor in this day and age in India, in factories and manufacturing companies, according to the Bureau of International Labor Affairs. Number 2, there's a lot of political instability in India. New governments keep rising, which hinders foreign investments. For example, in Mumbai, the state government is very unstable. Last week, the election was completed and there was no majority for one party. This will cause coalition of governments and frequently changing policies, according to Maharashtra Parliamentary. Also, large retail stores pulled out of India because of the bribery, like Walmart and Enron, according to Kenneth Raposo, reporter for Business and Investments. Number 3, agreeing with Senator Shetty, the infrastructure is very, very poor in India. They do not have any reliable power and water scarcity is very high, according to Jeffrey D. Sachs, professor of international trade at Harvard University. The road system is so bad that they are not able to get goods to the market and back for exports, according to Nirupam Bajpai, an associate at the Harvard Institute for International Development. This could slow down the growth of the country. For these many reasons, I urge you to vote against this resolution. Thank you, and I'm now open to questions.
Okay, that speech was by Senator Ramaswamy. It's 1 minute 41 seconds. Questions? Senator Gupta?
Senator, India has a large population of $1.2 billion. Won't this create a huge market?
They have a large population, but like Senator Shetty said, a lot of this population is under the poverty line, and they're middle-class people and poor people.
When the US went into China, China did not have any infrastructure or any of that. So in 20 years, China became where it is right now. Don't you think India with a democracy and similar population has the same opportunity?
Well, their infrastructure, China and India are very different because India's infrastructure is very poor, and a lot of people are very poor in India, and it'll take a lot longer to develop their infrastructure in India.
But China was equally poor then, not poor, 20 years.
Okay, Senator Fahad?
Senator, in the beginning of your speech, you mentioned a drug company which the FDA closed down. How does this relate to the topic?
Because they have very poor quality in production in the medicines, and how can we trust a country that doesn't have the right standards?
Okay, Senator, you mentioned bribery and Enron, which is the most corrupt company in the world, and you said Enron suffered in India?
Well, they pulled out of India because of the bribery, like Walmart did.
But wasn't Enron the most corrupt company ever?
Yeah.
Themselves? Okay, 4 questions? All right, thank you. Okay, that was Senator.